Okay, so let's create that activity that you just worked with on the previous page. The idea here is let's take some clip art either from the Promethean resources that are included or maybe off the web or even off of maybe a screen capture of some curriculum that you're working on. And sometimes we're going to have the answers already here, and how can we add engagement to that? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take this image, we're going to click on it once and come up here to our Object Edit menu button. Come down here, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to have it move to the bottom layer. So we're putting the graphic onto the bottom layer. And the second thing we should do, which is good with everything related to a flip chart, is if something shouldn't move, we should lock it. So we're going to lock it. So now this image is on the bottom layer and it is locked. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to navigate to the Containers Made Easy resource pack, and we're going to click on word matching. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring out a container for each of the different answers. And you notice that we can cover up the existing answers without having to do anything fancy here. So I'd go through this process of covering up the answers. And then after that, simply what we do is we go and use our text edit tool and edit the names. And I'll just do one here just to give you an example. So I'm going to use my text edit tool. Excuse me. Text edit tool. And this is the septum. One thing you want to do is make the size of the selection box as small as possible, so when your kids drag information over, it has a better chance of making it right into the container. So we go through the process of changing all the rest of the words that we have in the containers to be there. Then what you do is you just drag them where you'd like them to be, and I'll just, as an example, I'll just put the containers here, and we obviously wouldn't put them in a order that's easy to replicate here. And then you take this, is the septum here? No, and we would put it here and say, indeed, look, the septum is there. So the idea here again is to be able to create a student-centered activity without having to go into the property browser and set all those specific settings. The settings are put into the resource pack for you. So now go on to the next page and create the same example and come back to the video if you have questions. Thanks.